I told you about 3 times that won't fuck with me, right? Umbrella. I'ma run it up and up and up. 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 Big brella grinding till I build it up. Shawty poppin' purpose like it's Eminem. Sliding through your city, you gon' live and learn. She gon' let me fuck cause I'm a living legend.
It's the original M Sports Broadcasting back in the building. Back from the holidays, a little, you know what I'm saying, a little excursion. We're here to talk about Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Is it a fight that we're looking forward to? I think me and my co-host, we're on opposite sides of the spectrum on this one. But let me bring in the big dog.
Well, hello, so Casey and no so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We back.
We back at it. We back at it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, man. Nobody want to see this fight, bruh.
Come on, man. A lot of people been hating on this fight.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. A lot of talk on YouTube. A lot of people want to see Ryan win another fight. Possibly go fight Rolly or win the belt. A lot of people feel like he don't deserve the fight. A lot of people hate that he continuously is getting in big fights. But the way I see it, yeah, exactly, because of his name. But at the same time, isn't this what we want? Isn't this what we want our favorite fighters to be doing? Going out here seeking the biggest fights?
I mean, he's stepping up to the plate. He's definitely taking on, challenges he's not prepared for, in my opinion.
Taking the toughest challenges. If this fight gets made, which it looks like it's on his way of getting made, then at least from some other fighters seeking big fights too, like Benavidez, he's trying to get these fights, but I mean, Ryan would have been for Tank and Devin, two of the best dudes at 135 and 140. Nobody can really say he's an influenced boxer, YouTube boxer. He's this, he's that. The boy challenges himself, trying to be great.
You think it's gonna be the next fight though? You think it's just they just really kind of build it up right now? They're gonna roll him out, probably roll Ryan out in a couple months with someone else. I think the best route is for him to get the Rolly fight, because that's gonna give him some more cachet. Rolly's a popular fighter. At least you'll be able to compare what Tank did with Rolly and what Ryan did with Rolly, and you can say, you know what, let's see Ryan and Haney fight. But I think without that fight and without that belt, because then it would become a unification bout, the fight ain't got much to stand on other than name recognition.
A lot of people are saying that. A lot of people are saying Ryan should go fight Rolly to get a belt. Then he can fight Devin. Because a lot of people think Devin gonna smoke him. You know what I mean? But then on the other side, you're like, okay, you want Ryan to go fight Rolly for a belt? If you want him to go fight Rolly for a belt, why can't he go fight Devin for a belt?
Yeah, because Haney is already being considered the cream of the crop right now in that weight division. It's him and Teofimo Lopez, right?
True.
Those are the two biggest names in that weight class that actually has some solid wins behind them.
But think about this.
They got tailwinds. Ryan has headwinds.
You know what I mean? Playing
Tank Davis' fight is a headwind for Ryan, where he didn't show up. Well,
people talking about he should fight. People should talking about he sent Teofimo an offer. He declined. He wanted to go into negotiations with Rolly. They were pump faking. So what else is he left to do?
Yeah,
it's
but
kind of the situation.
you gotta pursue that a little bit more. You gotta conversate a little bit more with the other side and try to
Why?
get that fight over
If
the
you
line.
if you serious, you go right into it, just like him and Devin are doing. That's what two serious fighters. That's what negotiations look like. You say you want to fight. I say I want to fight. You tell your two representatives, hey, go lock in, go make this fight happen. That's how the fight gets done.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the fight. I'm not mad at the fight. The fact that they want to fight each other is just that there's so much more on the table for Devin Haney right now to waste. I'm not gonna say waste time, but to me, it's a waste of time. You're like, it's a foregone conclusion. What are the odds gonna be on that? What the odds gonna be on
Haney
that?
probably be a plus 350.
Plus 350. I'm betting the house.
Not plus. I mean minus. Minus 350.
No, I know what you meant. I know you meant minus 350. Minus 350 on Haney. I'm betting the house. He
But
can't
check
be
this
more,
out too.
He can't be more. He can't be less than a minus 700 favorite in that fight, bro.
Yeah, but they have history and all that stuff. They're gonna pump it up. Ryan ain't no. You act like Ryan a cupcake. He ain't no cupcake. He's a fighter. But I was thinking about this too on Haney's side,
Yeah.
right? It's like Haney wants to catch him now before anybody else does. Not to say anybody else can beat him, but we all have. You put him in other fights with T.O., he'll be an underdog. In a few other fights with T, some of these other guys they may think will be right too. But right now, Haney wants to cash in too. You know?
Yeah.
Some of the wind already came out the sails of Ryan. But he's still Ryan Garcia. So I ain't mad at him. He's like, yo, fuck that. I need a piece of this pie right now. I want to make a couple tens of millions of dollars. Trying to hit a dub. Let me catch this boy while he still got some juice.
Yeah.
Wait 1-2 years. He loses to this dude. He loses to that dude.
I mean, personally, I think he may lose to Rolly, in my opinion, because of the punch.
I think he'll beat Rolly.
He should beat Rolly. But the power that Rolly has and his awkwardness.
But Ryan has power
fight.
too. Ryan has power too. And he'll probably Rolly's so wild. What I envision in that fight is Rolly Ryan punching the same time Rolly punches, and Rolly clips him with a left hook. And Rolly goes down, face plant.
And Ryan clips him with a left hook.
Yeah, Ryan, my bad. Ryan clips him with a left hook. I mean, I see it so vividly right now. You know what I mean? I'm dead ass. Ryan just clips him. Rolly's doing it. Gap. All that shit he do. Right? Ryan's defensive. And then he just times that shit and clips him, and Rolly's face planting in the ground. I see that. But if I'm Devin, I get him right now while I can get this bread. Or we can get this, while they can get this bread. You know? And
put your promotion out on for that fight. What are you guaranteeing these fighters, man? Because God knows what that shit will do on pay-per-view. They might take a financial bath on that pay-per-view.
Nah, that pay-per-view do 500.
You think so?
500. Yeah, because you could promote it right. They got history. They'll fuck around, pull out the tapes from when they was in amateurs. They'll pump it. They both talk really good. You know what I mean? They'll do all the same thing they did for the Regis fight. Might crank it up some more. They'll be on all the media tours. They're going to make some money. Yeah. It may not be 1 million, 1.2 like Tank and Ryan, but they could do a few 100,000 pay-per-views and everybody eats.
Yeah.
I think they both make over 10 million for sure.
I mean, let's take a
if I'm Devin,
yeah.
Initially, I'll go in. You know what I mean? Because you gotta negotiate. So I'll go in, tell, all right, nigga, I need 65-35. If they land at 50-50, bro, if I'm Devin, I take that shit. Fuck it, come on. Let's get this money.
You said they offer Devin what?
50-50, I take it.
Yeah, you gotta take it.
I take it. 50-50. Let's go.
I mean, Ryan's gonna. I mean, I don't know what the
I'll try to get more guaranteed money in. But pay-per-view, we 50-50 this year. Let's go.
I don't know what's the truth about in terms of the one second, I'm just looking at something real quick. I'm not sure on what the truth is on the pay-per-view numbers that Devin Haney and your boy Regis did in the last run. The rumor is between 50 and what 125, 150,000, something like that. I mean, it's a wide gap. So if it's on the lower end, Ryan's gonna have conversation and he's gonna have leverage to say you don't deserve a 50-50. You know what I'm saying? But he can't go at a fighter like Devin Haney and offer him anything less than a 50-50 because he's bringing prestige to the event. You know what I'm saying? Haney's bringing in two-time division champion, 135 undisputed. He's gonna have to get respect.
Well, I heard Ryan's dad on the Boxer Voice interview, and he already conceded. He was like, "We know Devin's the A side, and this and that." So, and Devin's not greedy. Devin ain't stupid. You know what I mean? That's one thing he ain't stupid. And he's already proven he'll do whatever it takes to make a fight.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wants to get paid moving forward, he's made that clear. He's trying to make the biggest fights, and that's why he's even entertaining the Ryan fight right now. But I think he was always wanting to fight right. He's always wanted to fight right. He always had the history. He tried to fight it when Ryan was his mandatory. Ryan chose to go another route. I think he chose to go another route twice. Ryan was always saying, he's going to fight Devin last.
Yeah.
But the opportunity presents itself right now. So he's like,
he definitely would have fought Devin last if he would have beat Tank.
Yep.
He'd be looking at maybe like Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor. He'd be looking at other options like that before he
was trying to fight Teofimo. People, like, I was listening to that dude talking about it. They were giving him a less of a chance to beat Tio and Devin. I'm not so sure. Like, put money on Ryan against Tio. Tio lost to Cambosis. Like, he got dropped by Cambosis.
Ryan's not beating no Teofimo Lopez, bro.
But Ryan can drop and hurt.
I just see so much more holes in Ryan's game.
But Ryan got speed and power. Teofimo got dropped twice by Sandor Martin. Only one counted, but he hit the mat twice.
Yeah, but I think people are a little bit more too harsh on that scorecard.
Okay, but
people are ridiculous. Anybody that scores that fight and you gotta ask them. I mean, anybody that's judging that fight and saying, Tio should have got that decision. Where's your scorecard, nigga?
But they're not going off the scorecards. They're going off Tio himself.
Yeah, but where's your scorecard? You know what I mean? Like, anybody can have a bad night, but he didn't. That was not a fight that he edged out. He won that fight. Now, if you would have scored that second knockdown, if you'd have scored that first knockdown, then we'd be having a different conversation.
All right,
it'd be a closer, tighter fight.
All right, but you heard it out of his mouth. What did he say after the fight? What did he say on the hot mic after the fight?
Does he still have it?
Does he still have it? The man himself wasn't sure if he won that fight. He was questioning his own self.
Yeah, because you're in there. You're in the moment.
Exactly, but you're in
your best performance. You probably expected to go in there and whitewash this dude.
So he's proven that he can go in there and not have his best performance. That's been proven. And he's also proven that he could go in there and show out. But the man has had hands put on him more than once now. So you put somebody like Ryan in there with speed and power. You saw what he did to Duarte. He wasn't having his best night in there, but it only takes one. He clipped him with that hook, jumped on his ass, and the fight was over. So we'll say he couldn't do that with with Tio. Tio coming there on some dumb shit. get clipped. I mean, it could be looking up at the stars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not a foregone conclusion. T.O. Can beat him. T.O. comes on his A game. Ryan comes on his A game. Yeah, T.O. should be the favorite, but it's not automatic that T.O.'s gonna come in on his A game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And who's to know? We seen Ryan on his A game. We haven't seen Ryan on his A game. You know?
I've seen T.O. in one shaky fight. The Sandor Martin fight, I can't really call it a shaky fight yet because Sandor's the same one that beat Mikey Garcia.
Yeah, he did.
Who we both thought the world of.
Yep.
We thought he was a supreme talent, very good boxing skill, very good boxing mind, and Sandor was able to beat him. So for T.O. to beat Sandor, I don't know how much of a shaky performance that was. Now the one shaky performance that I'm gonna say T.O. had was his performance against Kambosos.
He got beat up by Kambosos.
He did get beat up. But
And
we
he
also
got
know
and
that there
Kambosos
possibly was reasons why he wasn't able to
and
perform at his
Kambosos.
best.
Nah, that was an excuse. Kambosos isn't a puncher, and he beat the shit out of T.O. You remember T.O. how he looked after that fight? Eyes swollen, cut up, bleeding everywhere, got dropped.
Great
Got
fight.
his ass. It was a great fight, but he got his ass beat that fight. He got his ass beat. And who's to say, like, people, you can't deny, you can question a few things with Ryan, but I don't think you could question that he's a talented fighter. The nigga got some special
He's
skills.
talented. He's definitely talented.
He has a special skill set. You know? He has special speed. He got power. So a fighter like that, if he puts it all together, he could possibly beat anybody. And that's why they saying like, of course, I think Devin gonna smoke him.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just because of how high I think of Devin. But
Devin's that guy.
Who's to say Ryan? And they have history. Devin, he knows how Devin fights. Devin knows how he fights.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago, but still,
the fights ain't gonna have no determining factor in the fight that they're gonna have in the pros. It's the same kind of situation where you would compare the first time Devin sparred Tank. When you said how old was he? 17 or whatever.
13, 14. Second time it was like 16, 17.
So the first time they sparred, Devin was 13 years old.
Yeah, Devin was a young boy.
And then obviously, rumors are he did a lot better. So with age comes experience. And
think about you when you was 13 versus when you was 16, 17. Shit was different. And then you added Tank is already 4 years older than him. So now if he's 14, Tank's 18.
Yeah, man.
So of course, an 18-year-old is gonna beat a 14-year-old ass.
Yeah.
And now fast forward, now Devin's 17, Tank's 21, and now Devin, you know what I mean? He was able to do some work.
Well, you know, man, I'm waiting for that. If they announce that fight, I'm waiting for that fight. I'm jumping on them odds ASAP, son.
That's another thing too, where they saying, okay, everybody trying to shit on Devin numbers. So now Devin do a Ryan fight. Now they do some numbers. So now you really won't be able to say that. And then Tank really won't be able to say anything either.
Nah, you definitely won't be able to talk because the numbers ain't gonna touch 1.2.
But there'll be high numbers. There'll be high numbers. It's not gonna be one.
A lot of people are gonna feel like it's not gonna be a competitive fight.
Nah, but you know how fights are though. Still, they'll talk that shit, but people still gonna tune in and watch it. You know what I mean? And as the build-up goes, people will start to believe that Ryan has a chance. as the fight goes, the build-up goes, people start to believe that Ryan can beat him, just like people was believing that Regis could beat Devin.
Yeah.
They had people saying Regis was going to knock out Devin.
And there was some good odds, man.
You know what I mean? And look what happened. So you know how build-ups go. You know how build-ups go. They do a great job at this shit. They'll pump it up when you start to believe. You be like, man, hold up, man. This nigga could probably beat this nigga.
Good promotion.
No show showing the old clips. This nigga finally at the time because Hector said Ryan gave Devin his first standing 8 count. All this other shit. They'll find that clip, post it. Niggas like, oh shit. Oh, Ryan's gonna whip Devin. Yeah. You know what I mean? Ryan's gonna come in talking, I've never been so focused in my life. I'm the best I've ever been. I know how to beat Devin. I beat him 3 times. I'm the only person that ever beat him 3 times. I have his number. People start believing that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people love the underdog story and shit. You know what I mean? So it'll be good.
Yeah.
Might'll be a good fight, Mike. You know what
I mean? It'll be entertaining. I'll definitely tune in. Now,
back to what
I'm saying, like, you got to jump in on the odds immediately because, like, look at the Better Be fight.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think the Better Be fight started at a minus 350 in a lot of the books. I put the wager down yesterday, right? I put the wager down yesterday. That shit's 550, bruh. That shit went for 350. I saw it at 4. I don't remember seeing it at 450. No, I think I might be wrong. I think it started at 4. I seen it at 450. I don't remember seeing 5. Then all of a sudden I see 550. I'm like, fuck. I just placed the bet, man. I don't see Callum Smith having a shot against Better Beef. So I just placed the bet. It's going to be the same thing with the Ryan fight. You got to get on that shit early because them odds is good. It's going to be swinging in Devin's favor, man.
Hey, but that's not a bad. I haven't seen Callum Smith fight since he lost to Canelo. Yeah, but like I remember watching Callum Smith before that Canelo fight. I'm like, damn, this nigga can fight, bro.
Nah, he could fight. He could fight.
That boy look good. I'm like, shit. Canelo went in there.
The Canelo fight was a big letdown for him.
Yeah, bro, because Callum Smith was a problem, bro.
He might be coming in. He might be coming in for the upset, but
bro, if the odds get crazy, it might not hurt to throw a little something on him.
Nah, it ain't gonna get wide. I'm gonna tell you what Vegas figured out. Back in the day, the odds used to swing when they used to swing up. The bottom feeder used to swing up too sometimes. Like his plus would get bigger, but so the favorite will get bigger, and then the underdog stays relatively the same, bruh. So for every 100 plus, the underdog might increase by $25. That's what I've been noticing. They've been keeping the underdog so you can't really catch them on both sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but a lot of people been hitting on these big underdogs in boxing lately. These big underdogs have been hitting.
Yeah, but I find it very, very difficult to believe that this is going to be one.
Listen,
based on
I know, but you never know.
No,
and
of course not.
He's old. He's 38.
He is old, right? And he is struggling to make the weight because he's been wanting to move up. He's been talking about moving up to cruiserweight, heavyweight, and all that shit, right? Because he even said that he would move up to heavyweight to fight your boy, Usyk. Yeah, because he's saying he not.
They fought. They fought already.
Yeah, man. Better be the control all them dudes, man.
I think then Better Be beat him.
Bruh, they Better Be beat Vozdik. He beat fucking Kovalev a bunch of times. The only person he didn't fight was, I think, Bivol. Because I think Bivol was in a different year or age bracket or some shit like that. They missed each other. But he dominated amateurs, bro.
Yeah, I think I saw something that he beat Usyk. He beat them, bro.
I think he beat Vozdik twice in the amateurs and stopped him in the amateurs. This nigga's a fucking problem, bro. And I can't see it, bro.
And that be the thing too. Sometimes when dudes stay in a weight class too long, And that's what a boxing business will get dudes, man, where he's 3 belts away from undisputed. We saw it with Devin. Luckily for Devin, he didn't lose, but he almost could have.
He's 1 belt away from undisputed.
I know, that's what I'm saying. One belt away from undisputed, but kind of in the same instance with Devin, where he stayed there. Devin stayed at lightweight too long, and it almost got him. That Lomachenko fight.
Yeah.
I don't know if Better Beef is killing himself like Devin was killing himself to make the weight, but I mean, you come across a big, fresh dude. Has Commissar fought since Canelo?
Yeah, he's fought. Remember, he moved up to light heavyweight, and he's fought a couple guys to get in the position for a mandatory shot.
Well, I haven't seen him fight. So I don't even know how he's looking. None. I have to do some research. Go study some film on that boy, see how he's looking as of late.
Yeah.
But you never know, man. You catch that boy and do some work.
Yeah, man. I'm. We'll see, man. We'll see. I just. You know what I mean? Big boy Tank. You know what I mean? Out there waiting. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting on the announcement. You know what I mean? When his next fight is gonna be, who he's gonna fight.
Who's Tank?
Tank Davis.
And Abdul Wahid?
Hey, that shit's gonna be a tough one, bro. To switch to.
Is he gonna go? Is he gonna go? Is it
Abdul Tank?
Wahid?
What is it? Abdul Tank?
Abdul Tank Wahid?
Yeah, if it's that, we still call him Tank. We good. Nobody calls him Javante. Nobody calls him Javante. Everyone calls
that boy Abdul.
Hey man, respect his religion, man. That's what he want.
Hey, I ain't saying that.
Cassius Clay.
I ain't saying nothing about it.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just trying to clarify. I refer to him as Abdul. You the one who called him Tank or whatever.
Yeah, but that's what I'm used
to. Javante. That's Abdul.
I gotta see.
Respect on his name.
Was there a video of him like saying, "Yo, from now on, y'all call me"? Was it a video? I didn't click on.
I don't know. Somebody posted a picture. They said, "Man, Box Rec don't waste no time." Changes that boy named Abdul Wahid.
They changed it? You lied.
I don't know if it was real or not, but they said Box Rec don't waste no time.
Box Rec be fucking trolling.
I bet Wikipedia. I know Wikipedia probably did it because anybody can update that. You could go in and update his name yourself. Yeah, Tank ain't got nothing going on though.
Nah, he definitely got something going on. They still got him on. They still got him on as Javante Davis. Yeah. I
don't know, man.
And he definitely got something going on. It's just it ain't time to announce. You know how that shit go, man.
Yeah, man. That's PBC for you though.
Yeah, but it's gonna come in waves, B.
You know PBC messed up. As soon as he got out of jail, should have had him straight training camp. He hasn't even been able to train.
2 fights this year, bro. You had Devin been out of jail all year, nigga. How many fights Devin had? Well, he was in jail for like 1 day with a gun charge. Devin had 2 fights, nigga.
Did a bit.
Benavidez was out all year, no issues, and he had 2 fights. Crawford been out all year, had 1 fight. Anthony Joshua been out all year, had 2 fights.
All right, bro.
I'm just saying though, he had 2 fights, bro, because they understood the nature of what probably was coming down the pipeline, right? So they crammed in his 2 fights early, let him do his jail thing. What you say?
PBC protection, fam.
How does his PBC protection?
Got that boy on house. So PBC,
they fuck up a lot. They fuck up a lot. But when they do nothing wrong, I'm gonna say, bro, they do nothing wrong with Javante. He had 2 fights this year.
Let me ask you this. Both, you know what I mean? You ever seen somebody on 2 different house arrests? Got a bracelet on one ankle, another bracelet on another ankle?
Hey, America's Most Wanted, nigga.
You got nigga dealing with them 3-letter boys?
America's Most Wanted, Papa.
Like, man, the 3-letter boys got me, dog. Like, what are you talking about,
bro. That's how
FBI got you? CIA? DEA?
What do you? He got a woman judge, right?
Nah,
She
he got
doing the
a
most.
he
She
got a
doing the
mount.
most. You know how that shit go, man. Sometimes these judges want to flex
Yeah.
on you. Kind of like what was happening with Meek
He got a
Mill.
woman judge.
I'm not sure if
and a
Meek Mill
man-
had a woman judge, but Meek Mill's judge was doing the most.
He got a woman judge, and he got a strict PO.
Yeah.
Nigga Al Haney works
So
for the PBC. That nigga.
So Al supposed to have connections with the probation office and all that shit.
He is the probation officer.
All you gotta do is
Out of warden.
Out
Out of warden, and he lets niggas out they cell. Man, go fight.
Oh my god.
Then when you done fight,
You can't wait for that PBC schedule, nigga. That's why,
when you done
that's why
fighting,
boxing's so dry right now. We waiting.
locks
We
niggas
waiting on
back
that
up.
PBC schedule, nigga.
hey, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Toto.
Yeah, man. We waiting on that PBC schedule. Al, where you at with the schedule, B? We need that. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna be the first fight? Is it gonna be Javante out the gate? Is it gonna be the Crawford and Spence? That's gonna probably have to be the one because you had, you know what I mean, Crawford sitting on the sidelines waiting for this rematch. So you're gonna have to get him out the gate ASAP. But we all know Javante moving the needle in this weight class, man, and in and around this weight class. There's fights to be made. Teofimo Lopez, there's fights to be made with all these dudes. This Ryan Garcia fight, I'm a tune in. I'm interested in it to some degree, but I think it's a mismatch. I need to see Ryan Garcia do a little bit more. I need to see him get some more quality wins. I need to see a big skill improvement. I just got to see those things, man. Because as it stands right now, I'm not impressed with the kid, man. I wasn't impressed with him going into the Tank fight. I thought it was a mismatch. I'm definitely not impressed with him now, especially with the Duarte fight that we just saw. Yeah, he got the knockout, but we need more, man. We need more. We need more improvement. We need you to get them lower champions out the way. Get Rolly out the way. So Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney gonna fight, and Rolly's still gonna be out there with a belt. Get Rolly out the way, or at least try to get Rolly out the way. Feel me? We waiting on that schedule though. And Los know he waiting on that schedule. Let me drop the master version for y'all real quick.
I'm back.
Waiting on Los to come back. Yeah.
Umbrella.
Talk to him, Umbrella.
I'ma run it up and up and up.
Yeah.
PBC.
I'ma run it up and up and up.
Yeah.
I'ma run it up and up and up. I'ma
Yeah.
run it up and up and up.
And by the way, yo, go to Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit, man. Tap into my dog's music. Umbrella. Type in Umbrella and go to artists and you'll find all his music.
Big Brella grinding till I fill it up. Shawty poppin' purpose like it's Eminem. Sliding through your city, you gon' live and learn. She gon' let me fuck cause I'm a living legend. All these diamonds that be flashing on my neck. Chain look like it's still moonwalking. I'ma hit the club like fire, yeah. They gon' let a nigga in like it's still early. Shawty ass go out of control. But I'ma dub it cause I'm still working. How you make it move slow? But she just wanna bust a
Yeah.
street nigga.
Back to business, man. Back to business. Devin Haney trying to take the least resistance as possible.
Come on. Boy, trying to make money, man. Trying to make big fights. You can't force these other guys in the ring. I mean, can't force Tank in the ring. Can't force Sabril in the ring.
None of it. For us to know what's gonna happen with Sabril, we gotta see what Tank's next fight is. They saying it might be a tune-up. I'm not sure what they talking about. Yeah, I mean, they got Frank Martin over there. They got Pitbull over there. They got Valenzuela over there. The only fight between them three that is even plausible for me is either De Los Santos or Frank Martin. But I heard there was a rumor that De Los Santos and Frank Martin was gonna fight for one of the belts. For the WBA belts for the is it the WBA or one of the belts at 135? So or at least an eliminator, something like that. That'd be a good fight. So if Tank was gonna fight a warm up, right? Before he takes on a substantial challenge, what would be plausible for him?
I don't know. Can Tank really fight warm-ups though?
I don't even think that's what I'm saying. He can't fight warm-ups no more, bruh.
That's to fight big fights, man. Nobody wants to see no Tank in no warm-ups. He's Tank Davis. He's supposed to be this, supposed to be all that. Great
Okay,
fighters.
So what about him fighting Frank Martin or De Los Santos?
Because Frank Martin should fight. Frank Martin should be fighting
De Los Santos or Pitbull Cruz or something like that.
De Los Santos and Pitbull Cruz should fight. And Frank Martin should be fighting
Valenzuela. That'd be a good one.
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yes.
If you got Pitbull, like you just named some good fights you just called, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's say we get a pay-per-view card. Tank Davis versus whoever the fuck.
Tank should be fighting Shakur Stevenson.
Okay, well we know that's not happening next.
Sure.
Tank Davis versus whoever the fuck, right? We're gonna put him in there with somebody. I can't think of a name right now because I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Sabril right now at the gate.
Should be fighting Sabril.
Okay, but let's say whoever, right? Because I think the rumor was that he's gonna get a warm up, right?
And by the way,
hold up.
Richard, hold on. Let me just integrate this.
Go ahead.
Richard Henderson said that Tank Davis told him he's going to 140. And that's Tank Davis' man.
So he might need a fight there.
Give him a fight there.
All right, so look, check it out. Tank Davis versus whoever? Question mark. Big question mark, right? Undercard, Frank Martin versus Valenzuela and Pitbull Cruz versus De Los Santos. Is that a good pay-per-view sell?
Of course. So that's a great card. Great undercard. It might be the best undercard.
And that's gonna clear up a lot of shit in that weight class.
Yeah. For sure.
A lot of pieces, a lot of chess pieces can get moved on that card.
Things will fall in line.
So,
but Tank needs to be fighting.
You can have Tank fight a nice warm up. I'm not saying that's what I want. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying. I'm just recognizing the business, right? Like I saw a poll today.
See, but Tank warm ups should still be tough touches.
Yes, of course.
For a good fighter. Tank warm-up should still be somebody like we were talking about. Like when the fight gets made and people get to debate and people could feel like he could lose. But if Tank is who he say he is and who everybody thinks he is, he should make it look like how he makes fights look. Basically, not make it look. He should be able to get him up out of there because he's Tank Davis, right?
Yeah.
But soft touch to him, kind of like Mayweather, right? Mayweather will fight some of the best fighters in the world, right? But he would make them look like soft touches.
Yeah.
Because he was Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? Canelo, same thing. Right? He'll be in there with tough fighters, dudes, world champions. And they get in there with him and he busts them up. You know? So if I'm Tank, I gotta find a fight that they gotta put him in there with somebody who is gonna do some things. I mean,
Facts.
you gotta put him in there at this point. He's turning 29. I mean, he is 29. Boy, you know he'll be 30. Like, how long he's in his prime. You don't want to wait till he's 34. Everybody's not Bud. Everybody's not Floyd. You know what I mean? You don't want him to get in the 33, 34s, 35s. Now he's fighting 26, 27, 28-year-olds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think it's going to be difficult. Because, of course, I would love to see him fight Shakur and Lomachenko.
Because this is what's going to happen. Yeah, Lomachenko. But no, okay, thanks. Because I lost my train of thought. When it comes to Tank Davis, there should be no other side. Why? Because fight Tank Davis, everybody gonna eat. So you guys should be able to come to whatever little deals you gotta come with, co-promotion deals, right? Both networks able to sell pay-per-views, just like they did with Tank and Ryan.
Okay.
And everybody eats. Stop playing. Everybody's gonna make money. And dudes is only getting older, they're not getting younger. And Tank don't want to be in a situation where he's just pausing. Now he's 34 years old.
You make it seem so simple.
But it can't be.
It can't be simple, but you gotta understand like sometimes I feel like these guys have a vendetta against the
But they shouldn't. But listen,
they shouldn't, but it feels like it sometimes.
But
like,
money talks.
It's cool to send a fighter to ESPN for a big fight. But if they were to expect the same fairness, or for them to reciprocate what they've been able to do in the past, a lot of times it doesn't happen, bruh. It's always a fucking hassle.
But both parties gotta agree. But why I said it should be so easy is because it's been done already. Like, we're about to be 2024 in a couple days. Everything that has been done, there's nothing new under the sun when it comes to boxing. Deals have been done and made with all these promotional companies. There's a blueprint to make big fights happen. PBC, Top Rank, Wilder, Fury, right? PBC, The Zone, with Tank, Ryan. Big fights have been made. So there's already a blueprint. All you gotta do is just figure out the numbers, the guarantees, your splits. That's it. But all these guys have done business. PBC, UFC. Nobody ever thought that'd happen. And it was made happen. And they did 4 million. They did 4 million pay-per-view buys. And Dana White went from not being able to, couldn't stand none of them guys, to talking praise and Al Heyman and like, yo, Greg God, that's what we need to deal with. That, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If the right fight presents himself, he'll do it again. You know? Why? Because everybody ate. Everybody made money, man. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Money talk, bullshit walk. So all these companies have done business with each other. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the fight, especially these big fighters, they run the show. You know what I mean? They have to agree to fight with each other, and they have to demand that the fight gets done, just like Earl and Bud. Right? What Earl say, nah, I ain't taking no tune-up. I'll make this fight happen.
Yeah.
Bud over here, he getting, you know what I mean? He done paid a quick $10 million. He got other dudes trying to give us all this money. Hey, man, make this fight happen, bro. And guess what? The fight was made.
Yeah.
And both sides ate, you know? So, I know you're thinking like with Tank and Devin, you were saying in past episodes, you got to come over, other dudes sign three fight deals. Only reason why Terrence signed a 2 or 3 fight deal over there is because the fights that he wanted were over there. You know? So it just made sense.
So where are the fights that Devin wants?
Yeah, everywhere. Because the TO fights at Top Rank. He only wants one fight over there at PBC, and that's Tank Davis. There's no other fights for him.
Also, Sabril ain't over there. Rolly ain't over there.
Sabril's over there. But his promoter is a
Gary Antoine
PBC.
Russell, my dark horse, ain't over there. Don't do Gary like that.
They're
Gary
over there, but he don't.
24 now.
Yeah, but those fights, that fight's not in the horizon right now. Only fight in horizon right now is
Nah, but if you get a belt, it's gonna be on the
PBC.
fucking horizon.
Even Sabril, that fight wasn't going through PBC. I heard Panda. I heard him do Panda. I heard him say who to call to make the fight, the promoter to make the fight. You know what I mean? It was Urango. Wasn't, gotta go call Al to make the fight. None. Al name didn't even come up one time for Sabril.
Yeah, but
So Sabril might not even be on PBC. He might be just signed to Showtime. Just like technically Tank is or was signed to Showtime with his GTD Promotions.
Los.
He's not signed to PBC.
Los.
He's not.
Stop it.
He's not
You know,
though. He's not
you know
though.
what puts a kibosh on all that stuff right there?
Al Haney may be his
Yeah,
advisor,
he's his
but he's not.
And he has
but
a final.
his advisor,
His
but he's
signature
not.
has to go on all final documents before a fight.
No, he's an advisor.
Yeah, but
He's
doesn't he have
not
to sign
signed to
off?
him. No, he had his deal with Espinoza.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you
These
are
dudes
signed
are just
to Al as an
loyal to
advisor
Al.
for him it's the same thing with some of his
Advisor
fighters,
don't
right?
run your shit.
Look, with Hurd and I forgot the other younger fighter that just recently lost to Maestre. I was listening to the PBC podcast, right? And they said Al gave us his blessings. He signed off. He gave us his blessings for us to fight on this other promotion, this off TV local promotion that they had.
Because we know,
DC.
yo, these
As the
guys,
advisor, you have to get that blessing. You have to get that sign off.
you don't have to get that blessing.
So how do you go around that?
They want because they want the blessing. They want the blessing.
So you don't think that's in the contract,
They
nigga?
want the blessing. How's an advisor? Think about it. An
You say you don't
advisor.
think it's in the contract, bro?
Because
And he has to sign off for you to go fight. So you could just go make a fight.
Because
Just go
that
fight
fighter,
somebody
that
on another
fighter,
promotion, another
that
FTV
fighter-
got plans for you.
that fighter may be managed by Al Haney. You know what I mean? But look at Boots. Boots was strictly signed to Showtime, not PBC.
Who Boots signed with right now?
Nobody. He's not signing nobody. That's why you have the rumors that Matchroom is trying to sign him and want to
Why
sign
Matchroom
him.
ain't signing?
He had his matter of fact, he's been a free agent,
Okay.
but he's loyal to Showtime.
Okay.
So he's been staying with Showtime. He's been loyal, but now there is no Showtime.
Okay. So why?
You know,
hasn't
so
he been
I'm
signed?
sure.
Isn't he like
I'm
one
sure-
of the hottest fighters to sign right now?
Right, but bro, these dudes is watching what's going on. They seeing. If you think dudes ain't watching and seeing what Devin Haney is doing,
These dudes are
what
signed,
Bud
man.
just
These
did,
dudes are signed,
what
man.
Canelo has been doing.
They ain't Canelo.
Oh, you're mistaken.
ain't
I know, but it don't matter. It's just like artists. Dudes coming up in the game. These dudes ain't going signing the Raping You records no more. They see what these other independent artists have done, and that's what they doing. Some blow up, some don't. But these dudes ain't going just like, I need to go get a label deal, this and that. No, hey, I'm staying independent. I'll sign a distribution deal. And that's basically what these networks is. I'll stay loyal to you. I'll do a couple fights with you, but I'm not locking in. I'm not locking in with you. I'm not getting in these Ryan Garcia contracts. You know what I mean? He's cool. Well, I'm stuck. I can't do shit.
Ryan's a brat. That's why they're having problems.
Nah, he just got done dirty.
He's a
by a
brat,
nigga who-
bro. He's a brat.
Not a
man.
brat.
He's a fucking
It's
brat,
not,
bro.
it's not even about being brat. It's just about being a good businessman. And dudes is watching, seeing, and looking what's going on. And what fighters are winning right now?
Crawford, Joshua, locked in. Who's winning more than Joshua? He been locked in since locked in been a word, nigga. Locked the fuck in.
Okay,
he didn't even try to cross street for that $50 million that was offered to him. That was legitimate. Even your boy Dillian White said the shit was legitimate.
He still got the $50 million lined up for him, but he probably gonna duck it for Wilder because the Saudis niggas want to give him the money.
I don't even want to see that no more.
But like I said, man,
I think
the dudes, these
Wilder,
free agent dudes, these dudes who are like basically mercenaries going out here and just not locking themselves in these long-term deals so that they're able to just go and make the biggest fights happen. So if you think dudes like Boots, dudes like, I don't know, you throw some guys coming up who in position to control their own shit, they don't want to do it. They're not trying to do the same thing. Yeah. Now, some dudes don't got the same leverage as a Devin Haney. You know what I mean? He's a young dude in charge doing it. Canelo. But, you know, these dudes got leverage. But these other guys, they watching, they looking, they're like, yo, shit, I want to do it. You know what I mean? I want to be in control of my shit too. I don't want to be sitting here 4, 5, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, having to wait on Ad to call, give me a fight. No. You see what's going on. You see what's going on with Devin? Oh, you want to fight? Okay, cool, let's fight. Hey, take care of that. You want to fight. Ain't none of that bullshit.
I'm not knocking Devin.
Ain't none of that bullshit.
Progress in the game.
You know what I mean? Ain't none of that bullshit.
I'm impressed with Devin.
Look what happened.
Business acumen.
Look at Tank. All that shit. They spent a week, 2 weeks going back and forth on Twitter. PBC didn't even send an offer, bro.
Because that's not what's in the plans right now.
Yeah, but they could have at least bluffed. Or not even bluffed.
Let me ask you a question.
Start the conversation.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question.
Start the conversation.
When have they ever sent an offer or tried to make a fight that they weren't really trying to make a fight for? That's what Eddie does. That's what Eddie does.
Not what Eddie does.
When has PBC or Eddie ever done that, bro? When have they ever sent an offer when they try to get Triple G to come over to fight Charlo? When they tried to get Canelo, these were real offers that they were trying to bring these fighters over to make these fights. And these fighters didn't want to do it. When they were trying to get Jaime Munguia to come over to fight Benavidez, when they're trying to get Jaime Munguia to come over or do a joint pay-per-view to fight Jamal Charlo. These were legitimate offers, and they were in negotiation. I'm just trying to understand what you mean by like send a bluff offer or.
It wasn't. I didn't mean bluff was the wrong word. Offer to start the conversation. So y'all could start a conversation, even though y'all may do another fight in between, maybe 2 fights, but at least the conversation started because obviously both dudes want to fight. Right? Tank saying for 2 days, one day he was mad that Al didn't call him back, and him and Espinosa was chopping it up, talking about some shit. Then the next day he's like, all right, don't worry about it. I'm waiting on Al to call me tonight. So what were those conversations about? I'm sure Tank was telling him, yo, I want to fight this dude. And Al was like, yo, Tank, don't worry about it, Tank. We know what we're doing. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. I got big plans for you. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Like, bro.
I mean, I understand where you're
coming from, bro,
but
start it. Because the only person that's going to lose is Tank. Because he is 4 years older than Devin. So as the time goes by, Devin's getting more and more in his prime, and Tank is getting a little bit older. And Tank don't want to be in a situation where he's 34, 35, fighting a 29, 30-year-old Devin. Because he will be at a disadvantage. Devin will be that much better, that much bigger. And, what, you want to be 35 fighting this dude? Lose and then be like, oh. And then it's not going to be fair. They're going to be, oh, Devin waited for Tank to get too old. And, meanwhile, Devin been trying to make the fight since he was 21. You know what I mean? Right.
The fight is coming,
Literally.
man. The fight is coming.
Literally.
Bro. But that's the thing though. I have patience. It's the same thing with the market. When you're in the market, you gotta have patience, right? You make rash decisions, you end up losing a lot of money. You make rash decisions, you miss opportunities. So before I come to any conclusion, I gotta see what their initial fights announcements are gonna be. I gotta see what they have in store.
So take your.
And I think you're being unfair and you're being disingenuous because you're not willing to have patience and say, okay, I need to see what they have planned first before I can draw any judgment.
So
fair is fair, bro.
Oh, fair is fair. So I ask you this: step into my shoes.
Into your shoes.
I just gave you both sides. Remove yourself from being you know what I mean? Look at it from another side.
I'm a boxing fan, number one.
Okay.
Everything.
So if you're a boxing fight, you should want to see the fight.
I do want to see the fight,
from boxing.
but I understand business.
Okay, we ain't talking business.
No, but
we ain't talking about. Okay, but no. Listen, we ain't talking business. We ain't talking no prime. We ain't talking about none of that shit. We're talking about fights, because that is the biggest business for Tank Davis. That's the biggest fight Tank Davis could be in. So that is the biggest business for Tank Davis. Tank Davis can't be in a bigger fight than him and Devin Haney. There's no bigger fight than him and Devin Haney. We can agree to that, correct?
Teofimo Lopez might be just as big.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Those fights aren't as big as Devin. They don't have the history. They don't have the two sparring sessions.
Big,
they don't have the accolades.
Those fights are just as big. That's my opinion on it.
They're big, but they're not as big. Okay, so tell me.
All three fights are big.
All fights, but Devin Haney's the biggest. Yes.
Okay.
Teofimo never even been on pay-per-view. Lomachenko wasn't even on pay-per-view until he fought Devin.
Okay.
And both them boys' neck fights won't be on pay-per-view. Right? But anyway, remove yourself. Look at it from the outside looking in. Plays devil advocate on why they're not putting Tank Davis in the biggest fights he could possibly be in. Play devil's advocate. Tell me why they wouldn't make that fight.
Against who? Devin Haney?
Yeah, let's just say Devin Haney. Play devil's advocate. Why wouldn't they make that fight?
That fight, in my opinion.
Well, no, not your opinion. Devil's advocate. So you got to remove yourself, not your opinion.
It's a 50-50 fight.
Because I don't want to hear about no.
But it's
exactly.
a 50-50 fight.
It's a 50. So why?
But why?
Remove yourself. Why haven't they sent the offer? Why haven't they reached out?
Because
why aren't they trying to make this fight?
Their plans are. First of all, we got to see what their next step is. First of all, second of all, what's problem with sending Devin an offer, a 3-4 fight offer to sign with the PBC?
Okay, so why haven't they?
If it's a 50-50 fight, why risk your biggest star in a 50-50 fight for a guy that could just walk right out the door? That's bad business, bro.
All right, so answer my question. Why haven't they sent them a 3-fight deal? Why? They haven't even reached out.
That might be in the pipeline.
Why haven't they done it? What are they waiting for? What are they waiting for?
It might be in the pipeline, brother. That's what I'm telling you. We don't know. If this motherfucker didn't move so secretively, and he doesn't have things when he has things already etched in stone, he still advises the people, the participants in the situation, don't talk about it until we make the announcement.
Let me tell you one thing.
Whoever's gonna make the announcement, we're gonna give you the right to make the announcement. That's just how they work, bro.
But let me tell you something.
Moving like they doing illegal shit, bro.
Keep this out though.
But that's just how they move.
Okay, and I also know how. You know what I also know?
What you know?
How big business dudes move. You know, like I know, they always thinking 2, 3, 4 steps ahead. So if you think they're not sitting there plotting and doing what they got to do, putting their pieces together to make these moves behind the scenes. You crazy. So you think somebody like Al Haney, who Harvard graduate, this and that, all this, you think he ain't been sitting back? If he wasn't plying, like if he wasn't sitting there plying, there's a reason why he didn't try to sign Devin once he left Top Rank. Because he know once he signed Devin, he gonna have to make that Tank Davis fight. And they don't want to make that Tank Davis fight. They don't, or they would have. Why not sign him? He's the hottest thing he was the hottest free agent on the block.
It ain't time yet.
No, but listen, can we agree? They already have. Why not have Canelo, Terrence Bud Crawford, Tank Davis? They're only missing one. Only missing one other star. They already did business with Ryan. They already ate off that. So they cool on that. Only person they was missing is one nigga.
They're missing two.
Devin Haney.
And they're missing Devin Haney.
But T.O.'s locked in. T.O.'s locked in. Devin is free. I don't even think they take Shakur.
Why not? I don't think Shakur crossed the street because
they don't like those kind of fighters, man.
No, but I'm saying though, I don't think he's gonna cross the street because I don't think who's his manager again? Rap-A-Lot dude. What's his name again? Jay Prince. I don't think Jay Prince is a fan of Al. Just based on a comment that when someone asked him one time, have you ever spoken to Al Haney? He's like, nah, I never spoke to him.
Well, why do you think? What is Jay Prince?
He's a manager.
So why would he want his fighter anywhere near Al Haney?
Yeah, but Al's an advisor. You can still manage your fighter. He's an advisor.
That is a manager, an advisor. That's what that's Jay Prince's role.
No, but Shelly Finkel is Deontay Wilder's manager and Al Heyman is his advisor. It can work. That's a perfect example there. Al Heyman is Errol Spence's advisor.
I just heard some shit. Didn't Finkel get kicked out the bus?
Nah, Finkel's with Wilder still.
Because they said
they are reckoning with Wilder.
Yeah, but they said that nigga got in trouble because he stepped out of line, tried to go make a fight behind Wilder's back.
Nah.
It's in there, they ain't like it.
Nah,
but anyway.
Shelly's been with Wilder since forever.
Jay Prince is too smart. And he's a manager. He's the advisor. His fighter go over there, guess what? They're gonna do what.
Yeah, but you don't gotta sign. You don't have to sign with Al as your advisor. You could just sign with PBC, and you could still manage the man. But you could sign with PBC as a fighter.
You know how it is, nigga. We all love music.
I just feel like it's a power struggle.
We love music, right?
Instead of these two brothers possibly doing business together,
we love music, right?
Same thing with Joshua and Wilder. That business never got done when it could have got done.
Jay Prince comes from the music industry. He's seen it done a million times. He got a dope artist, right? He got Rap-A-Lot Records. But you got dope artists. Look at Drake. It happened with him and Drake. Happened with his son and Drake. His son was the one who discovered Drake. Right?
Yeah.
Took him to Cash Money doing his thing. Boom, and then the records come. Guess who's out the picture? They had the hottest nigga. They discovered the hottest nigga. That's what record labels do. That's what big. And Al Heyman is like Atlantic Records. You know what I mean? Where they come over there and it's like, bro, what do I need? Like, what do you need Jay Prince for, nigga? I'm doing everything.
But I don't think that'll be a situation where, because at the end of the day, Jay Prince is a powerhouse in the business right now. So you don't want to.
I wouldn't say he's a powerhouse.
I don't think that'll be an issue because you don't.
He's respected, but he ain't a powerhouse.
Bruh, look at all the fighters.
Al Heyman's a powerhouse.
No, look at all the fighters that he has over there in Top Rank. Shakur, Big Baby, all those young talents. Jahai Tucker and all these dudes, whatever. All these dudes that are coming up right now, them young black fighters that are kicking ass. They're all managed by him.
Right. They're all managed by him. Signed to Top Rank.
Correct.
There's no advisor. There's no none. They got signed the term break for the platform and to make the fights. You go to Al Heyman. Now Al Heyman's getting his advisor fee, and now you're paying what's the name? Jay Prince to manage you, and now you're promoted. You got 3 niggas in your pockets even before you get your check.
Yeah, but
Why?
But that's gonna lead to. You don't think Shakur could become a bigger star than he is right now? The one thing we do know for sure is PBC makes stars, bro. They make.
I don't think he's a bigger. His star took a hit.
No, his star took a hit with that last fight.
Took a hit.
But it could be revived.
Took a hit, yeah. If he fight, he gotta go fight a Tank Davis or something.
Yeah. But like I said, man, I can't really call nothing right now, Los. I gotta see what's down the pipeline. I gotta see if they're gonna announce another network or they're gonna have more dates elsewhere. I gotta see what the first couple fights are gonna be, what the first card, how they gonna present it. Because if they only got 12 dates, right, like they said, right? Let's say they got 12 dates, or 12 to 15 dates for the year.
14.
So are they gonna jam pack it? Because like I said, with that first scenario I gave you, if they're gonna have Tank Davis at the top, and then like a Frank Martin versus a Valenzuela, and a Pitbull versus a De Los Santos on one card, and let's say the co-main was Rolly versus Sabril unification fight, bruh, that shit could work. If you're gonna be rolling out cards like that consistently, that shit could work. But I gotta see what the plans are. I can't jump to conclusions.
Are they though? Can't jump to conclusions saying they gonna make cards like that because they haven't.
No, that's not fair. The last card that they did with Benavidez was a stellar card. That was a really good card. And that was one of the best boxing cards that I've watched all year. The card that they had with Tank Davis, with Boo Boo on it, with Sabril on it, with Speedy Rashidi Ellis on it, that was a good card. A lot of those fights people were saying were going to be mismatches, and they didn't turn out that way. They were good scraps. So, like, to say that PBC don't put on good cards, that's not fair. And I don't want to have to break out my phone and go back in history and look at all the pay-per-views that they've had. They've had a lot of good pay-per-view cards, bro. A lot of good pay-per-view cards. They've had some shitty ones too.
So when's their first card on Amazon Prime? Have they disclosed any dates?
I mean, it only makes sense. The first fight has to be Errol Spence and Crawford because you had Crawford wait the entire year for that conclusion.
That dude saying Errol ain't even gonna fight. That dude saying Errol done.
Who said that?
So I do post on Twitter, man. They said Errol Spence done.
He might be.
So Errol done.
I think he's been done.
I doubt it though. But
I think he's been done.
Saying Errol's done. You know, you got Charlo. Who knows what's going on with him?
But that's what I'm saying. We don't know what's going on.
There's exactly, and that's
your boy Crawford probably knows exactly who he's fighting next.
And that's why he's not and that's why he's been calling out Canelo.
But I'm saying though, Crawford might know exactly who he's fighting next, but the way how that ship runs is let's not announce it. Let's wait for the time and we announce it. That's how that ship works. That's how that shit works. They don't get ahead of shit. They don't give you shit.
I don't know, but you don't think
until they ready to give it to you, unless it gets broken.
You don't think we should be getting dates? And
I mean, the first date is in March. What do you need a date for right now? You can get that shit in February. You can get that shit in January.
Okay, Tank last for in what, April?
Correct.
And if he don't get the first date, when's the next date? It's in March, April, May, June.
Yeah, but you're gonna have 12 dates, and you're starting in March. That means it's gonna be jam packed. You're gonna have multiple fight. You're gonna have multiple cards per month.
They're all gonna be pay-per-view cards. They're all gonna be pay-per-view, right?
No.
They say Amazon is pay-per-view and championship fights.
No, but I'm saying though, I think at least 6 or 7 pay-per-views, and then the other half are not, and then you could jam pack them bitches. But like I said, there's another rumor too. Like you the one that said me that
you don't want to jam pack them because now you fucking with niggas pay-per-view buys.
No. You don't jam pack the pay-per-views. You jam pack the cards, nigga. Jam pack the cards. Pay-per-view 1 month, and then you skip a month, and it's the same way they've been doing it. They've been having a pay-per-view. They skip a month, they have another one. You know what I'm saying? But you were the one that sent me that shit that Ness had, right? Where he was like, there's gonna be another announcement where they're gonna have another outlet for fights, and it's gonna be more like a local broadcasting. Because look, you gotta look at it like this too. A lot of these networks, they need content on their regular service. A lot of people are going to streaming, so you got a big open gap for a lot of content that a lot of these networks are going to need. CBS, NBC, you know what I'm saying? Fox. Even though they had business with Fox, maybe they revisit that. ABC. A lot of that prime time slots or you could still have, they could move all their shit over to streaming. They need shit going on in these slots, especially on Saturday night. What's going on Saturday night on CBS, NBC? What's going on them fucks? Nothing, bruh. For sure.
We'll see.
So, you know what I mean? It's open-ended. We're going to have to see what the powers may be got in store for us. So let's wrap it up and let's let it play out. It's Eminent Sports Broadcasting, y'all. We closing it out. We're gonna try to have a year-end review of all the fight cards that happened all year. DAZN, PBC, ESPN,
yes, sir.
Queensberry, and we're gonna decide a fight of the year. So you know what? You do that. You do your due diligence.
We're gonna do an award show, man.
Let's do an award show.
Might shoot it.
Fight of the year.
I do a New
Fight
Year's
of the
Eve.
year. Fight of the year.
Fight of the year.
Fight of the year. Fight of the year. Knockout of the year.
Upset of the year.
Upset of the year. They're the regular rigmarole. And then we come back and we chop it up and we see what the difference is, how we splitting the pie. All right?
Let's do it.
Eminent Sports Broadcasting, baby, and we out.
Yeah, man.
All right, y'all boys.
All right.